Hi, it's Yesenia.
And this is Sam.
And this is Ont Now. Hi, everyone. On today's episode, we would like to acknowledge someone here in our community who has gone above and beyond in more ways than one. Well, actually, a group of people that went above and beyond. Let's start off with Federico Tattoo Freddy Robles, who a few days ago organized a South Chicago Strong event, which took place this past Friday at Don Pedro's in Calumet City. At this blanket drop-off, Freddy received donations of not just blankets. He received donations of coats, scarves, gloves, you name it. If you missed it, no worries. Sam was able to capture a little bit of the night, as well as talked one-on-one with Freddy and a few of the participants of the South Chicago Strong event. Check it out.
Hey everybody, we're at Don Pedro's, who is hosting the South Chicago Strong Blanket Drop-Off and Drink, brought to you by Tattoo Freddy Robles. I'm so glad that we got you here today, Freddy. Thanks so much. So, just talk a little about how this got started, what it means to you. Why are you doing this?
You know what? In all honesty, what I did, my whole purpose for this was to let my sons know that they're more fortunate than they think they are. They run around the house thinking that everything is owed to them. Nah, you know what? You gotta help other people too.
Right.
You're not king and queen in this world.
Right.
I've lived this life before. The homeless life. I've done all that, and I don't want my kids to think that everything's just handed out to you. You gotta help other people. You gotta help your fellow man. You gotta help, somebody that's struggling. You grab them, help bring them up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So all I did was start it for that. I did not mean for all this to happen. I hope to inspire other people, and then all of a sudden, it came like this. Man, it's honestly amazing, and it makes me so happy to see that so many people grouped together. I guess I was the magnet for it or something. I didn't expect to be that way, and then everybody just jumped in, and I got people I don't even know donating.
That's great.
And it's awesome.
I saw the table, right? There's a lot of drop-offs.
You should see my basement.
Right.
My basement I can't even see my ceiling from my bar because it's all loaded with coats.
Yeah. Is this the first time you did this?
I just decided to start 2020 different.
Okay.
And again, my sons, I wanted them to know that there's more than just you.
Right.
You've been fortunate enough to live under daddy's roof. All right. There's other people that don't have a roof to live under.
Yeah.
So let's go. And I want them to see it. They're going to go help us Sunday. So I want them to see it, and I want them to be, it'll humble somebody.
Right, okay.
I want them to be humble and realize that there are people that are less fortunate than us.
Definitely, yeah.
And even some of our friends, man, less fortunate than us, So that was my point.
Yeah.
And then it turned into this.
Well, it's been a great turnout. I'm glad that so many people took it upon themselves to help,
Right.
Like you said, some of us think we don't have a lot or whatever, but there's a lot of people who have much less than us. We're fortunate to have what we have. Everybody has Southside's very own mix master, very own jam master C here with us. So tell us why you're here, what this event means to you, how you got
involved. Well, first of all, Sam, thank you. And thank you for your service as a Marine.
Also,
and me as a U.S. Army, we want to give back to our community. Southside, primarily. So that's why we're here.
Yeah.
I got approached by Freddy Robles, Tattoo Freddy.
Tattoo Freddy.
And he told me, let's do this thing so we can make the Southside kind of shine.
Yeah.
That we're still here.
Right.
Sometimes we feel like the city has forgotten about us.
Sure, yeah.
But we haven't forgotten about ourselves.
Exactly.
So that's why we're here. We're giving back to our communities through our talents. Freddy, by being a tattoo artist, and me being by a DJ, and my friends, P-Rox, DJ Flex, DJ Hydro, and Don Pedro's, Dory Machaca for having us here.
Yeah, very much. So the whole team came out, showing full support. Make sure that don't forget if you didn't get a chance to give anything on Friday, we're gonna be giving information to collect stuff all weekend. So
yeah. No, we'll give and just so everybody knows, we're gonna give hats, not only blankets, but hats, gloves, and everything to keep jackets to get people warm in the South Side. And forward, as long as we take care of our South Side first, we want to make sure that it's South Side driven. And if we can, we're going to push on through the city.
Sure. Well, sounds good. Thanks so much for taking a couple of minutes, man. It's always good to see you.
All right.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Hi, so I have DJ Roger Flex Guerrero here. He's actually headlining the event today, the coat drive that we're having at Don Pedro's, that brought to you by Freddy Tattoo Robles. So go ahead and tell a little about like why you're here or what this means to you or how you got involved.
Well, just Southside strong. You know, we all come together when we need to accomplish something that's needed in the community, such as helping the homeless or helping the hungry or just helping each other out as a unit and family.
Yeah, you know, it's really good to see that there's still people who get up out of bed. It's not the nicest night, right? But this is for a good cause. So, you know, thank you. And did you bring a coat or you just?
Yes, I bought. Yeah, I bought a bunch old school San Marcos. You name it. Oh yeah, I went to Burlington and got some deals. There's some deals out there. You'd be surprised. So I recommend go on Facebook. Facebook has a bunch of like Groupons and things like that. So we really got some really nice deals.
Cool. So even though the event's tonight, Friday, we will post information because if anybody wants to give a blanket or any items past tonight, we'll definitely make sure we pick that up from you, right? We'll probably do that soon. All right. Well, thanks so much for your time. I really appreciate it. All right, everybody. I have DJ Pete Roxx Vargas here. Thanks so much for taking some time to talk to us, Pete. Thanks for helping out. So,
Yes, sir.
You know, so why did you get involved? What does this mean to you?
It's important. I mean, you know, there's people that are a lot less fortunate than us. You know, it's important to help out. I always say when you have the opportunity to help, to be helpful to somebody, you do it without question. You know, you do it without question. So because we don't get through this life without help, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like at one point or another, you're gonna go through life and you're gonna need the help. So it's important for you to give back somehow, you know? So,
yeah, you know, it's good to see people giving back in the community.
Yeah.
You know, so
there's people a lot less fortunate than us, you know. We got to help them any way we can. So I think this, you know, them putting this together, that's at least one small thing that we can do. You know, I mean, there's a lot more that we can do, but you know, it takes a lot more resources. You know?
Right. Every little bit helps, right?
Yes. Yes.
All right, people. Well, thanks so much, man, for taking the time to talk with us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey everybody, I have Steve Pelon Rodriguez here. Thank you so much for taking some time. Definitely
Absolutely.
a friend of the program. So talk a little about what brought you out tonight.
Well, I belong to a motorcycle group out of South Chicago. We're a South Chicago riding group.
Nice.
We heard Freddy was doing this, and he reached out to us, and you know, to tell us about it, and we've been doing things throughout the community as SCRG, helping out the community, basically putting back in the community what we took out.
Sure. Yeah.
And everyone in the club is from South Chicago.
Okay.
In one way or another, everybody's from South Chicago, and we again put back what we took out, and this is also doing the same thing, and we saw an opportunity to be able to help somebody, and why not? You know what I'm saying? Some of us have done well for ourselves, and be able to, you know, reach back and help somebody else. So that's our main goal, and to ride our motorcycles. You know?
Yeah,
so,
man, and to look good.
Yeah.
You look good.
Thank you.
You wear
very
it
much.
well.
Thank you.
All right, well, thanks.
Thank you very much, guys. Good luck.
Hi everybody, so we have Beto Montesinos here. He actually took the time to come out and bring a blanket, right?
Yes, I did. First of all, 2020, what a great way to start this off with a little kind gesture towards those less fortunate. $20, $30 blanket for us is nothing for them. They're going to be using it for a long time, so kudos for that. Thanks to Freddy to getting this started. Hopefully, this is something that continues and grows, and not just here, but in other areas. Like I said, a small gift to those less fortunate goes a long way. So hope we can do more, and I'd like to be a part of it down in the future. So thanks again.
Cool. Thanks for talking.
All right, thank you. 2020, glad to keep rolling. Thanks.
I went out with my son, and he works at a fancy restaurant in downtown. And the bill came, and he got a nice discount because he works there. But then I seen the total bill, and I was like, damn, people spend money like that? And there's people right under us, because we were on Wacker. There's people right under us that are sitting there homeless, sleeping on the streets. And I was like, man, this ain't right. I gotta figure something out. Something gotta change. Something gotta give. Let's put it that way. Hopefully we start something. It keeps going, you know?
Right, yeah. Well, Freddy, that was great job, man. This is, thank you for stepping out. You know, like I said, you got to step out of your comfort zone sometimes. Got to give a little something back. And you are making the community proud. Fred, shake your hand. Thanks so much. So we'll post more information on where you can drop things off or how you can get involved, because I'm sure this isn't going to be the last thing or last time we'll hear from Fred. Right, so
thank you.
Thank you to the South Chicago Strong event. They were able to hand out over 80 blankets, 90 stockings filled with hygiene products, scarves, socks, hats, gloves, over 100 coats, and 100 lunch bags. Aside from that, 3 big bags of clothes were distributed amongst those who needed it. Such an amazing event, such a beautiful turnout. It really does make you feel amazing to be part of this community. We have been receiving a lot of questions about when the next one is going to be, and people that didn't get a chance to donate, that would still like to donate, whether it's blankets or coats. We will be partnering up with Freddy Robles again next month, in the month of February, to do another drop off for the homeless. So we will be following up with everyone once the details are finalized. Thank you for watching. This is Ont Now.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Feel it kicking in. Oh, it never ends. Here we go again. Here we go again. Here with all my friends. The party never ends. Here we go again. Here we go again. Here we go